Welcome to the channel, everybody. Now today we have a Scum 0.95 and beyond news and updates video for you all. And when I say this is a major news video, I am not joking. No clickbait, no nothing. Let's jump straight into it. So this week we don't have our normal dev update like we normally do. What they've actually given us is a dev blog. Now, number 100 of the dev updates this week, and it is a good one. There is a lot of new features coming in. There is old features being polished and sorted. And there are a few surprises along the way in this video I am about to show you. So sit back, relax, take it all on board because Scum is about to change massively.
Hello everyone, and welcome back to a very special dev blog. For those of you who do not know me, my name is Radko from the production team here at Empires. We're back with some goodies coming your way in the next update for Scum. So let's get right into it, no beating around the bush. Here's what you can expect in the next update for Scum. First up on our list is a feature which is a direct result of your feedback. You might remember the base building element post a while back. With so many great ideas you provided, it was difficult to choose from, so we started with the ones that were easiest to implement, starting with the new base building elements. But that's not all we have in store for you. Since you have already asked for more customization options, we are here to oblige. We have a brand new way for you to express your base style or camouflage it, if that's what you prefer. Using the spray cans, you can color your elements in all colors available. And we do mean all elements from walls, platforms to the tiny chair. The only limit is your imagination. Speaking of new things, here's a double combo. A new feature and as well as a new approach to how we implement such a feature. Introducing a new danger to the island, dropships can now be found roaming around the island. These behemoths change up the gameplay in more ways than one, and we cannot wait for you to see it in action. Dropships can be seen on multiple occasions, whether they are patrolling the area, bringing in mech reinforcements, or have deemed your base the biggest threat on the island. So, when you do see yourself at odds with one of them, the choice is up to you. Fight or flight. We are approaching this feature differently than the previous updates, however. Obviously, it is a big game changer, and we do want to get your feedback before it's fully implemented. So only a select number of official servers will see it activated at first until we get the feedback we need and iron out any possible issues or balancing before we implement it fully. Private servers and single-player worlds can choose whether or not they want to activate it as well. So we will see you in the comments. Recently, as we have implemented new features, it has become clear that some of our existing features could do with some polish to bring everything up to the same standard. We would need to improve some existing features in the game, and following on your feedback, we can see that further testing and polishing is needed in some areas. This and the changes to how we are implementing future content means that we are no longer looking at 2024 release for Scum. We want to have the time we need to make sure we do it properly and make Scum the best game it can be. Although you may be disappointed, more time means more stuff for you to look forward to, and you will no longer have to wait in suspense of not knowing timelines. Even though we are not ready to give exact dates, we can say that we are currently planning a full release for second quarter 2025. We're not gonna keep you waiting that long for more content though, so back to our plans for the next update. Yes, we know, bring back the vehicles. So bring back the vehicles we shall. Next up is the highly requested quad vehicle, now in all its modular glory. Quad Reloaded. Finally, the car radio modular part is here. We all miss the days of gearing up with a squad, hopping in your vehicle and blasting your favorite tunes on your way to raid some poor soul, only for the radio to give your position away and get ambushed. Well, the past is now, we say, and the radio is back. Just find the part, pop it in your car of choice and tune away. Remember to lock your door so it doesn't get stolen. We have some changes to stealth gameplay coming as well. This will have a direct impact on hordes as we continue on improving the system. Mainly, this will affect the way suppressors work, to promote a stealthier approach and ease the usage of firearms in threat zones. This will make suppressors more effective at eliminating puppets and allow you to move through POIs quietly. Do not worry though, more work on the Hordes is on its way and we will speak about them more after the update. Reading through your comments and data, we can see that as more and more features are added, it becomes more and more complicated for new players to get started on Scum Island. We have some major improvements on that front which will concern both new players and the grizzled veterans. Starting with the base building elements, we have lowered the resource requirements for all Tier 1 elements, making it easier for you to start your first bases and experiment for that well-placed wall you wanted. Bicycles now spawn with both wheels, giving you options for a ready-to-go vehicle. New players will have their first spawn improved, making sure they do not land somewhere with scarce resources or any potential enemies around, until they get their bearings. Although, if you'd prefer to leave things to chance, you can of course choose to opt out of this protection. All this and more await you in the new update, and we look forward to speaking to you again soon. Until next time, Rale out.
But there you have it, some massive, massive changes that are going to be coming to Scum. Some of these things were community based, obviously from forums, feedback forms, things like this. Other things we've been teased for quite some time now, and it's nice to see them finally being implemented into the game. Now, when it comes to these dropships, I believe we'll probably have 1 to 3 per server roaming around. One being a patrol dropship. One's going to be, you know, a backup dropship, as in going to abandoned bunkers, things like this, if alarms are set off, etc. Because this was mentioned by the devs last year at some point about them having some sort of reaction force. So they may come in and drop a mech in an abandoned bunker now. There's still NPC security to come in, so that could be a reaction force as well. But I think the third dropship's most likely going to be aimed towards going after the largest sort of squad, or the largest solo player that has the most FP. So as I said about, you know, terms of being the largest base on the island, I think this is talking about your FP gain. So say you're the largest squad with the largest FP on the island in your server, there may be a chance that a dropship will come to attack your base because Tech 1 doesn't want you getting too powerful. You know, this does all sort of link in with the lore of Scum and where they want to go with it. So it kind of does make sense where they're going with the dropships. But again, I don't think like we're going to have loads of them on a server, because you've got to still think performance wise. We've still got NPCs, humans to come in, like security forces, engineers, scientists. We've still got non-human NPCs like the wild hunters to come in. So there's still quite a few features to come in terms of AI. But this is just the start, and it looks amazing already, and I am all for it. So that is pretty much going to be all for today. I just wanted to make sure this video gets out there a bit more for people to see and digest, because there are big things coming to Scum, massive, massive changes, and this is some major news that I felt everybody should know about if they hadn't seen it already. So thank you very much for joining me today. Let me know down in the comments what you think of this dev blog. Just want to give a quick shout out to our channel members. Thank you very much for your extra and ongoing support. It's always appreciated. Now, if you want to join them, you can do. Head over to the channel, hit that join button, and see what perk suits you best. But of course, if you want to support me in another way, you can do simply by liking, subscribing, and hitting that notification bell. And that way, you'll stay up to date with all the latest Scum news. Until next time, see ya.